Hello, my friends. Today we are going to talk about something that is part of almost everyone's life, something we use when we wake up in the morning, something we check before going to bed at night. I am talking about social media. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and many other apps are now part of our daily routine. They connect us with people from all around the world. They let us share photos, videos, and thoughts in just seconds. But here is the problem. Sometimes using social media is not just a habit. It becomes something stronger. It becomes an addiction. In this lesson, we will explore social media addiction. We will see what it is, how it affects our mind and body, and how we can control it. I will explain everything in simple English so you can understand easily. Let's start our journey. Part 1. What is social media and why are we attracted to it? Social media is a place where people connect, share, and communicate online. It's like a big virtual city that never sleeps. In this city, there are millions of people posting pictures, writing messages, and making videos every second. Why do we like it so much? Because social media gives us attention. When someone likes our post, we feel happy. When someone comments on our photo, we feel noticed. Our brain loves rewards. Every like, share, or comment gives a small reward to our brain. Scientists call this reward dopamine. Dopamine is a chemical in the brain that makes us feel pleasure. It is the same chemical we feel when we eat delicious food or hear our favorite song. Social media is also exciting because it never ends. You can scroll for hours and always find something new. Funny videos, interesting news, beautiful photos, it's all there. This endless content makes us want to stay longer and longer. Another reason is connection. Social media allows us to talk to friends and family, even if they live far away. It makes us feel close to people. It also gives us the chance to meet new people from different cultures and countries. But here's the tricky part. The same things that make social media fun can also make it addictive. We keep coming back again and again. Soon it's not just using social media, it's needing social media. Part 2. Signs of social media addiction. How do we know if we are addicted to social media? It's not always easy to see. Many people think they are just active users, but in reality, they are spending too much time online. Let's look at some common signs. 1. Checking social media first thing in the morning. You wake up, and before brushing your teeth, you grab your phone. You open Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook immediately. This is a clear sign that social media is controlling your habits. 2. Feeling anxious without your phone. If you forget your phone at home, do you feel nervous or uncomfortable? Do you feel like you are missing something important? This fear is called FOMO, fear of missing out. It makes people check social media all the time. 3. Spending more time online than planned. You tell yourself, I will just check for 5 minutes. But 1 hour later, you are still scrolling. This is because social media is designed to keep you hooked. Ignoring real-life activities. Maybe you stop doing hobbies you used to enjoy. Maybe you cancel plans with friends to stay online. If real-life events are replaced by online time, it's a warning sign. Comparing yourself to others. On social media, people often share only their best moments. When we see their perfect photos, we might feel our life is not good enough. This constant comparison can make us unhappy and addicted to chasing a better online image, losing track of time. Sometimes you open your phone at 9 p.m. and suddenly it's midnight. You didn't even notice how the hours passed. This is a classic symptom of addiction. These signs may seem small at first, but if they happen often, they can have a big effect on your life. Recognizing them early is the first step to taking control. Part 3. Negative effects on the mind and body. Social media can be fun, but too much of it can harm both our mind and body. Let's see how. Mental fatigue. When you spend hours scrolling, your brain is constantly processing new information. Videos, pictures, comments, messages, they all demand your attention. This non-stop activity can lead to mental fatigue. You may feel tired, but not physically. Tired in your mind. It becomes harder to focus on real-life tasks. Stress and anxiety. Social media is full of news, updates, and opinions. Sometimes the content is stressful. Arguments, bad news, or online drama. Reading too much of this can increase anxiety. Even positive content can cause stress if you start comparing yourself to others. Poor sleep. Many people use their phones late at night. The bright screen light tells your brain that it is still daytime. This makes it harder to fall asleep. Poor sleep affects your energy, mood, and health. Scientists say that even checking your phone in bed for just a minute can disturb your sleep cycle. 4. Reduced attention span. When you watch short videos, one after another, your brain gets used to quick rewards. You may find it harder to concentrate on things that require patience, like reading a book or studying. This reduced attention span can affect your work, studies, and even conversations with people. 5. Physical problems. Sitting for hours with your head bent toward the phone can cause neck pain, back pain, and eye strain. Some people call it tech neck, the pain from looking down at a screen too much. Also, too much screen time can lead to headaches and dry eyes. 6. Mood changes. Social media can influence how you feel in surprising ways. Seeing happy posts from others may make you feel sad about your own life. Negative comments can ruin your mood for hours. Even without realizing it, your emotions start to depend on what happens online. In short, social media addiction is not just about time. It's about how it slowly changes your body, your mind, and even your feelings. If we don't control it, these effects can grow stronger over time. Part 4. Effects on relationships and real life. Social media is supposed to connect people, and yes, sometimes it does. We can message friends instantly, share happy moments, and stay in touch with people far away. But when social media turns into an addiction, it can damage real-life relationships. 1. Less face-to-face interaction. When people spend too much time online, they often spend less time talking face-to-face. You may be sitting in the same room with your family, but everyone is looking at their own screen. This creates distance, even when you are physically together. Ignoring important moments. Imagine you are at a family dinner or with friends at a cafe. Instead of listening to the conversation, you are checking your phone. You may miss jokes, stories, or important emotional moments. People around you might feel that you don't value their presence. Misunderstandings. Text messages and online comments can be easily misunderstood. Without facial expressions or tone of voice, words may seem harsher or colder than intended. This can create unnecessary conflicts in relationships. Jealousy and comparison. Social media often shows perfect pictures of other people's lives, romantic dates, expensive gifts, luxury vacations. Seeing this can create jealousy in relationships. Partners may start comparing each other to the people they see online. Sometimes this even leads to arguments and trust issues, neglecting responsibilities. If you spend hours online, you may forget important tasks, from cleaning your room to paying bills or finishing work projects. In the long run, this can cause stress in family life, work life, and friendships. 6. Online validation versus real connection. Some people start to care more about how many likes they get than about the real people in their lives. They measure their self-worth based on online approval. This can make relationships feel shallow because the focus shifts from real emotions to digital numbers. 7. Losing the art of conversation. When we are used to typing short messages and emojis, we sometimes forget how to have long, deep conversations in real life. We may become impatient, distracted, or uncomfortable during face-to-face talks. In short, social media can connect us, but if we are not careful, it can also push us apart. Healthy relationships need time, attention, and presence, not just likes and comments. Part 5. Psychological reasons for social media addiction. Addiction to social media is not just about liking photos or watching funny videos. It goes much deeper. Our brain and emotions play a big role in this habit. 1. Dopamine and the reward system. Every time we get a notification, a like, a comment, or a new follower, our brain releases dopamine. Dopamine is the feel-good chemical that gives us pleasure. The more we get it, the more we want it. Social media companies know this. They design apps to give small rewards frequently, keeping us coming back for more. 2. Fear of missing out, FOMO. FOMO is the feeling that something interesting is happening and we are not part of it. When friends post about events, parties, or vacations, we don't want to feel left out. This fear pushes us to check our phones again and again. 3. Need for social validation. Humans are social creatures. We want to be liked, accepted, and valued by others. On social media, likes and comments feel like proof that we are important. This makes us post more, share more, and check for feedback constantly. 4. Instant gratification. In the real world, success takes time. But online, you can post a photo and get hundreds of likes in minutes. This quick reward makes social media more attractive than activities that require patience, like studying or working on long-term goals. 5. Escaping real life. Sometimes, people use social media to avoid problems in real life. If you feel lonely, bored, or stressed, scrolling through posts can be a distraction. But this is temporary. The problems don't go away. They are just hidden for a while. 6. Endless content. Social media never ends. There's always another post, another video, another story. Our brain gets curious. What's next? And keeps scrolling without realizing how much time has passed. 7. Social comparison. We naturally compare ourselves to others. Online, we often compare our normal life to someone else's highlight reel, their best moments, best photos, and best achievements. This comparison can be addictive because we want to catch up or look better online. In short, social media addiction is not just a bad habit. It's a mix of brain chemistry, human emotions, and smart app design. When we understand these reasons, we can start to break free from the cycle. Part 6. How to control and reduce social media use. If social media is starting to control your life, the good news is that you can take control back. It's not easy, but it is possible. Here are some practical tips. 1. Track your time. The first step is awareness. Most phones have a feature that shows how many hours you spend on each app. Check it. You might be surprised to see the numbers. Once you know your usage, you can set a goal to reduce it step by step. Set time limits. Decide how much time you want to spend on social media each day. For example, 1 hour. Use your phone's app timer to limit your usage. When the time is up, the app will close automatically. Create no phone zones. Choose certain places where you never use your phone, like the dining table, the bedroom, or the bathroom. This will help you separate real life from online life. Turn off notifications. Notifications are designed to pull you back into the app. If you turn them off, you won't be tempted to check your phone every time it buzzes. Schedule social media time. Instead of opening apps every few minutes, choose 2 or 3 specific times a day to check them. For example, after lunch or in the evening. This gives you control instead of reacting all the time. 6. Find offline hobbies. Replace screen time with activities you enjoy. Reading, exercising, drawing, cooking, or spending time with friends in person. When you fill your day with interesting, real-life activities, you'll feel less need to go online. 7. Practice digital detox days. Once in a while, spend a whole day without social media. At first, it might feel strange or even uncomfortable, but soon you'll enjoy the peace and free time it gives you. 8. Remove temptations. If there are apps you use too much, move them off your home screen or log out after each use. This small step makes it harder to open them without thinking. 9. Focus on real conversations. When you are with friends or family, keep your phone away. Look into people's eyes when you talk. This builds stronger relationships and reminds you that life happens outside the screen. Be patient with yourself. Breaking a habit takes time. Don't expect to change everything in one day. Celebrate small victories, like spending 30 minutes less online than yesterday. Remember, controlling social media is not about cutting it out completely. It's about using it in a healthy, balanced way so it adds value to your life instead of taking over your life. My friends, we have talked a lot about social media addiction. We learned what it is, the signs that show we might have it, how it affects our mind, body, and relationships, and why it happens. We also explored ways to control it and discovered healthy, real-life alternatives that can make our lives richer and more meaningful. Social media is not the enemy. It is a tool, and like any tool, It can be used to build something good or to waste our time. The choice is ours. Life is happening right now, outside your screen. There are people to meet, places to see, skills to learn, and dreams to follow. Every minute you spend on your phone is a minute you could use to create real memories. So, here's my challenge for you. Today, take one small step. Maybe turn off notifications for a few hours. Maybe go for a walk without your phone. Or maybe spend the evening talking to someone face to face. Small changes lead to big results. And now, I want to hear from you. Do you think you spend too much time on social media? Which tip from today's lesson will you try first? Write your answer in the comments. I read every single one. If you enjoyed this video and learned something useful, give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more simple English lessons about real-life topics. Together, we can improve our English and improve our lives at the same time. Thank you for watching, my friends. Take care, live fully, and I'll see you in the next video.